Yo, what is up everybody? It is Taco Tuesday, and today I got a base that I haven't even bothered to name yet, actually. I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna call it. Probably calling it the Illuminati or something like that, because it is in the shape of a triangle. But here we are, through a bunch of doors. I decided to change it up and not use a ladder hatch entrance. And I know I've been using these ladders lately, but this is probably gonna be one of the last videos for a bit that I'll be using them, because I have a few other base builds coming up. But in here, through the first door up, we have our bedrooms, our furnace rooms, and our second cupboard, which the first one will be on the first floor. And if you do not know how to place two cupboards in one base on a vanilla server, I will be teaching you how to do that. So here's the second cupboard, and here is the clan leader room, because it has the one bed, and obviously if you're a clan leader, you'd probably want the better version of this bed instead of a sleeping bag. So back out to the ladder room, we have on our fourth floor, our loot room. So this loot room is unique in its own way, and I'll show you in a bit why, mainly because of the defenses in the room. But I'm just showing you that all of these loot rooms are all symmetrical, and they're all the same thing, so you can get the most chest storage. So I didn't do this unique chest room, but I did make the defenses on the chest room pretty unique. So we're going to start off with the chest one, or the door one. And the door one is probably the more probable in the vanilla server, because the second one's more of a glitch, and it doesn't always work on your server, so don't get mad if it doesn't work on your server. I'm telling you now, it might not work. But for the second one, if I do kill myself and spawn myself behind there, you will start to notice something odd, or per se, something that you wouldn't normally see in a defense. And that is it is an entirely enclosed area with a box. So what you're going to do is you're probably going to put a weapon in there and a bag, and you're going to take the weapon out, and what you're going to do is you're going to hug the wall, and it's going to push you straight through, and you can blast and you can Houdini through the wall, which works really nice. And once again, it doesn't always work on your server. I think what prevents it from working is an anti-hack plugin, which most servers have, but if your server doesn't have this, then this will work very well for you. As you see, it is kind of buggy because I'm unintoxicated because of the, especially for me because of my ping, but it works really well. You Houdini through the wall and you can blast everybody, which is really, really cool. Obviously, you don't know where you're coming from or what you're gonna expect, but it works really well as a surprise attack, like very, very well. They will not see that coming, and it is amazing. So up here, we have our shooting ports. So our shooting ports aren't that unique. Actually, I'd say they're unique. It looks nice. So the bottom portion is actually split off to 3 sectors, and all the 3 sectors are symmetrical. I'm just showing you that they have ladder hatches and the low walls along with the window frames. So that's just that one sector. It looks really nice. And oops, I accidentally removed a roof. Here, I put these roofs for mainly the helis, because I always love using these for taking down helis, and I'm telling you guys, this is a more of a 12-person base, so you're really going to encounter helis, and you're going to want to take them down for your clan size. So that works very well. Anyways, guys, let's move on. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. So this is going to be the part of the video where I explain why I think this base is significant and it stands a good chance against other bases of its size. One of the main reasons I think it's good is because of the amount of honeycomb layering and double layers. I know that there's a lot of triangle-shaped bases with double layers on it, but I haven't really done a video on one, so I might as well. So I just did that, and the reason why I might call it Illuminati is because it's kind of unpredictable. The loot rooms are on the same floor as the shooting ports, and most people like to blow through the floor that is right below that, because that's the most predictable spot for the loot to be, because usually you shouldn't be putting windows right next to your loot, so it's kind of common sense. But overall it's just an unpredictable base. It's nice looking, it's symmetrical, there's no real weakness to it. But anyways, let's move on. So I'm actually going to change up the base building part of the video a little bit. So I'm going to commentate a little bit, not a lot, but I'm just going to, say things here and there and talk about what I'm doing. So make sure you can pay attention closely, and you can speed down the video with the gear icon on the bottom right of your window frame of your video if you're in full screen, or it's just there's a picture on the screen. You can do that if it's too fast. Just pay attention to the foundation placement. You do need a lot of space to do it, so I know it is tedious. So let's start off with some honeycombs. Make sure you accomplish all the honeycombs, otherwise you'll have some stability issues and your base will be much easier to raid than it should be. So once you finish the honeycombs, unlike I did, you can start on the actual furnace room. So you can make the furnace room in any manner you want. You can do it the way I did in the video. It's all up to you. So what I highly recommend you doing is putting your cupboard on the 3rd floor first, then putting a second cupboard on the 1st floor so you have 2 cupboards, therefore making it harder to raid your base. I also recommend you putting exterior cupboards once you're done with this part. So once you're done with the furnace room, you can get started on the loot room. The loot room is pretty much identical towards the furnace room. Unlike the furnace room, the loot room actually has the shooting ports, so you can do the shooting ports day of wipe or second day of wipe, depending on how well you're doing. You could do my loot room defense if you want to. If it doesn't work on your server, I am sorry. Just don't hate me for that one. So once you're done with the loot room, you might want to start getting your shooting ports set up. So you can do it the way I did it in my video, or you can do it without the ladder hatches and use triangle flooring, which works just as well, but I prefer the ladder hatches.
Just a boy from the suburbs, messing with the wrong girls. I could be your ocean pearl, and you could be my world. You're so fresh like no other, like a cool breeze in summer. I'd follow you a million miles, and you could be my world. You feel like
Alrighty, so once you're done with all your shooting ports, you can put the roofs on if you want. If you don't have the stability to do so, I don't recommend it. It's just for the attraction and the intimidation of the base. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I would appreciate a like and a thumbs up, or a thumbs up and a subscribe if you haven't already, and peace.